let the world just blur away, leaving all the shadows of the busy day. A glass of water and a quiet mind, leaving every heavy thought behind. The city hums a distant, lonely tune, but I'm just dancing with the crescent moon. Soft lanterns in the hall, glowing gold, a story of the peace that we can hold. No pressure now, no need to run so fast. The quiet moments are the ones that last. Whispering hope into the midnight blue, a gentle light is shining over you. Check the window, see the silver stars align. Everything is moving in a slow design, wrapped in linen, feeling light as air, finding solace in the silent prayer. A location in the corner of my room, where the flowers of the spirit start to bloom. Soft lanterns in the hall, glowing gold, a story of the peace that we can hold. No pressure now, no need to run so fast. The quiet moments are the ones that last. Whispering hope into the midnight blue, a gentle light is shining over you. It's the magic of the staying in, where the healing of the soul begins. Just a heartbeat steady and so true, finding all the strength inside of you. Glowing gold, a story of the peace that we can hold. No pressure now, no need to run so fast. The quiet moments are the ones that last. Whispering hope into the midnight blue, a gentle light is shining over you.
I'm leaning back against the cool glass pane, watching droplets dance away the rain. The world is sleeping in a velvet shroud, while I am drifting on a silver cloud, thinking about the steam above the cup, when the golden sun starts waking up. Like Sunday morning coffee in my hand, pieces spreading across the quiet land. A little bit of sugar, a light of grace. The light is returning to this holy place, healing every scar that's hidden deep, falling into hope before I sleep. I'll leave the worries on the hallway floor. They don't live inside here anymore. A digital detox from my weary heart, giving myself a brand new place to start. stars are whispering a secret theme of all the beauty waiting in a dream. Like Sunday morning coffee in my hand, peace is spreading across the quiet land. A little bit of sugar, a lot of grace. The light is returning to this holy place, healing every scar that's hidden deep, falling into hope before I sleep. There's a melody in the silent air, taking away the weight we used to bear. Just a simple breath, a steady beat, making the bitter moments taste so sweet. Like Sunday morning coffee in my hand, peace is spreading across the quiet land. A little bit of sugar, a lot of grace. The light is returning to this holy place, healing every scar that's hidden deep, falling into hope before I sleep. Put the phone away, let the screen go dark. In the velvet room, I find a tiny spark. No need to be everywhere at once, just a soul in search of a quiet response. I hear your breath, a rhythm soft and slow, watching how the city lights begin to low. The Jomo feeling, it's a sweet relief, finding beauty in a moment that is brief. Oh, the joy of silence, the light of the soul, making every broken piece feel whole. In the deep of the night, we find our way, better than the rush of the busy day. A little bit of magic, a little bit of star, healing exactly where we are. No more chasing shadows
There's nothing left that we need to hide.
Just the glow of truth in the evening air,
knowing that the light is always there. Where we are. Stepping out onto the wooden floor, I don't need to wonder anymore. The breeze is humming a sweet lullaby underneath the vast and open sky. I'm checking into a dream so deep, where the secrets of the angels keep. On my starry terrace, the air is sweet. Rest in my soul and rest in my feet. A sleep tourism for the heart and mind, leaving the heavy echoes all behind. It's a glow of hope in the dark of night. Everything's gonna be alright. I see the mountains in the purple haze, lost in
of cedar fills the evening air. I'm letting down the heavy cross I bear. Outside the wind is dancing through the pines, but in here everything is perfectly aligned. The fire is casting gold upon the wall. I'm feeling safe, I'm feeling small. Wrapped in silk and softest cotton dreams. Nothing is as broken as it seems. A cottagecore night for a tired heart, picking up the pieces, a work of art. There's a light in the window, a glow in the dark. Hope is the flame, peace is the spark. I've traded the static for a slower beat, feeling the carpet underneath my feet. No locations needed far away. I found the paradise where I can stay. Just a book, a blanket, and a soul at rest, finding the version of me that is blessed. Ooh, wrapped in silk and softest cotton dreams. Nothing is as broken as it seems. A cottagecore night for a tired heart, picking up the pieces, a work of art. There's a light in the window, a glow in the dark. Hope is the flame, peace is the spark. Let the shadows turn to velvet blue. The universe is looking out for you. Just breathing deep, let the spirit rise behind the veil of your closing eyes. Wrapped in silk and softest cotton dreams. Nothing is as broken as it seems. A cottagecore night for a tired heart, picking up the pieces, a work of art. There's a light in the window, a glow in the dark. Hope is the flame, peace is the spark.
I'm opening the curtains to the night, washing my spirit in the pale white light. No need for candles, no need for a flame. The moon is calling out my secret name. I feel the silver liquid on my skin, ending the battle that was fought within. Take a silver moonlight bath tonight, let the shadows turn to blinding white. A location for a restless soul, making every heavy heartbeat whole. There's a hope world is noisy, but the sky is deep. I'm harvesting the dreams I wanna keep. Every ripple is a promise made, that the light within will never, ever fade. Take a silver moonlight bath tonight. Let the shadows turn to blinding white. A location for a restless soul, making every heavy heart beat whole. There's a hope that's rising in the air. I can feel the magic everywhere. Softly, softly, let the spirit drift. This quiet moment is a holy gift. Just a whisper in the midnight blue. Everything is starting brand new. Take a silver moonlight bath tonight. Let the shadows turn to blinding white. A location for a restless soul, making every heavy heart beat whole. There's a hope that's rising in the air. I can feel the magic everywhere.
I'm folding up the map of yesterday, letting all the should-have-beens just fade away. There's a quiet path beneath my feet, where the softest version of myself I meet.
No more armor, no more heavy shields. Just the scent of lavender in open fields. I'm choosing soft, living in a loud world, watching how the inner peace is unfurled.
With dreams spacing in the middle of the night, following the glow of our own light.
No rush to the finish, no race to the end.
Just the healing touch of a silent friend. A little bit of hope, a little bit of
Sky, watching the words just drift on by.
digital shadows fading from the wall. I'm standing tall by learning how to fall. A sanctuary built on a breath so deep. The only promises we need to keep.
Dream spacing in the middle of the night,
Following the glow
of our own light.
No rush to the
Finish,
no race to the end.
just the healing touch
Of a
silent friend.
a little bit of hope, a little bit of
Sky, watching the words just drift on by.
Let the rhythm of the stars take control. There's There's a vintage kind of comfort in the soul.
Everything we need is already here,
In the absence of the noise and the fear.
watching the worries just drift on by.
The curtain falls on the crowded streets, but the heart inside me never retreats. I'm reclaiming the space that the day took away. In the velvet hush, I have so much to say. No audience needed, no lights in the park. I'm glowing steady, a fire in the dark. I've got that midnight main character vibe, feeling the peace that I can't describe. A location deep in the center of me, finally becoming who I'm meant to be. The world is a movie, the night is the scene. I'm finding the hope in the spaces between. I'm rewriting the lines that were written in pain, washing my soul in the softest of rain. There's a strength in the silence that nobody knows, like a garden of light that secretly grows. I'm the hero of rest, the master of sleep, taking back all of the dreams I should keep. I've got character vibe, feeling the peace that I can't describe. A location deep in the center of me, finally becoming who I'm meant to be. The world is a movie, the night is the scene. I'm finding the hope in the spaces between. Soft focus now on the beauty within. This is the part where the healing begins. Just a slow motion dance with the shadow and light. Everything's heavy until it's over. Spaces between.
string of pearls across the wall, tiny lights that catch me when I fall. I've turned the heater to a summer breeze, living my life with a brand new ease. The fridge is humming a lo-fi beat, I'm finding the magic in the retreat. It's a glamping trip under my own ceiling. Oh, what a beautiful, hopeful feeling. No mosquitoes, just the starlight glow, watching the heavy thoughts just go. A location in my favorite chair, finding the answers in the evening air. I'm sipping chamomile like it's fine champagne, listening to the rhythm of the window pane. Who needs a ticket to a far-off land when I've got the universe in my hand? The slow living vibe is the way to go, taking it easy, taking it slow. It's a glamping trip under my own ceiling. Oh, what a beautiful, hopeful feeling. No mosquitoes, just the starlight glow, watching the heavy thoughts just go. A location in my favorite chair, finding the answers in the evening air. Maybe the world is a little bit wild, but in here I'm just a peaceful child, letting the kindness start from within, letting the better days finally begin. It's a glamping trip under my own ceiling. Oh, what a beautiful, hopeful feeling. No mosquitoes, just the starlight glow, watching the heavy thoughts just go. A location in my favorite chair, finding the answers in the evening air.
I'm carving out a sanctuary in the dark, turning off the noise to find a vital spark. They talk about the islands where the spirits thrive, but I'm finding my own way to feel alive, right here in the corner of this quiet room, where the flowers of the inner self can bloom. Welcome to the blue zone of my soul, where every broken heartbeat becomes whole. No more racing against the setting sun. The battle's over and the peace is won. A location where the air is pure and still, finding the strength and finding the will. I'm slowing down the tempo of my weary mind, leaving all the digital ghosts behind. It's quiet luxury for the spirit and the heart, giving myself a brand new place to start. A soft focus lens on the life I've led, counting the blessings instead of the dread. Welcome to the blue zone of my soul, where every broken heartbeat becomes whole. No more racing against the setting sun. The battle's over and the peace is won. A glow location where the air is pure and still, finding the strength and finding the will. Maybe the answers aren't far away, maybe they're waiting in the words we don't say. Just a steady pulse, a breath that is free, a quiet island in a restless sea. Every broken heartbeat becomes whole. No more racing against the setting sun. The battle's over and the peace is won. A location where the air is pure and still, finding the strength and finding the will.
The blue light fades, the shadows start to creep. I'm diving in before I fall asleep. A digital sunset, colors in my mind, leaving the scrolling and the noise behind.
I feel the cool air on my tired face, stepping out of the frantic, endless race. It's like night swimming in a pool of stars, healing the world and all its hidden scars.
Oh, drifting in the quiet, drifting so free, in this location where I'm meant to be.
No more signals, just the heart's own beat.
Finding the rhythm that is soft and sweet,
A promise of a morning
bright and new. Everything's clear in the midnight blue.
The silence is an ocean deep and wide. I'm letting go of the restless tide, softly breathing in the starlit air,
Finding the peace that was always there. Oh, drifting in the quiet, drifting so free, in this location where I'm meant to be.
no more signals, just the heart's own beat.
Finding the rhythm that is soft and sweet,
Promise of a morning
bright and new. Everything's clear in the midnight blue.
Let the ripples take the weight away.
To the breaking of a brand new day,
The light is soft, the path is wide.
with nothing left to push aside. Drifting in the quiet, drifting so free, in this location where I'm meant to be.
No more signals, just the heart's own beat.
Finding the rhythm pages in the golden light, my private kingdom in the middle of the night. No more headlines, no more breaking news, just the stories that I'm free to choose. I'm traveling far without a single step, keeping the promises that my heart kept. It's my paper sanctuary, soft and deep, where the brave and quiet spirits meet. A location in the ink and the line. Everything is peaceful, everything is fine. There's a hope written on every single leaf, finding the beauty in the sweet relief. I'm drinking in the wisdom of the old, turning the leaden day into a story told in gold. A mindful reading vibe is all I need, planting the magic like a tiny seed. The world outside is sleeping in the gray, but in these pages I can find my way. It's my paper sanctuary, soft and deep, where the brave and quiet spirits meet. A location in the ink and the line. Everything is peaceful, everything is fine. There's a hope written on every single leaf, finding the beauty and the sweet relief. Let the rhythm of the language slow the heart. Every chapter is a brand new start. We don't need to rush to see the end, just the comfort of a silent friend. It's my paper sanctuary, soft and deep, where the brave and quiet spirits meet. A location in the ink and the line. And everything is peaceful, everything is fine. There's a hope written on every single leaf, finding the beauty in the sweet relief.
Walking slow across the kitchen floor. Don't have to prove myself no more. The shadows stretch like cats against the wall. In this quiet I am standing tall. I'm practicing the art of slow living now, finding the peace I finally learned how. Take a few slow motion steps with me. In this location we are truly free. No finish line across, no race to win, just the feeling of the light within. the simple things I find, leaving the heavy echoes all behind. The world was spinning way too fast today, but in the dark the noise just melts away. A mindful movement in the midnight air, finding the magic in the things we share. The kettle's cooling, the lights are low, I'm exactly where I need to go. Take a few slow motion steps with me. In this location we are truly free. No finish line to cross, no race to win, just the feeling of the light within. A little smile for the simple things I find, leaving the heavy echoes all behind. Maybe the path was a little bit blurred, but hope is the most beautiful word I've heard. Just a steady breath, a quiet beat, making the journey feel so complete. Ooh, take a few slow motion steps with me. In this location we are truly free. No finish line to cross, no race to win, just the feeling of the light within. A little smile for the simple things I find, leaving the heavy echoes all behind.
Floating on a sea of white and gray, watching all the colors of the day just fade. My pillows are the clouds, the sheets are the mist, and a sanctuary that the moon has kissed. I'm checking into my own wellness retreat, where the silence and the soul finally meet. Oh, the softest retreat for a tired mind, leaving every heavy world behind. It's a location in the heart of my room, where the flowers of the dream begin to bloom. A little bit of hope, a little bit of grace, finding the light in this sacred space. I'm dreamscaping with a gentle hand, building castles in a quiet land. No FOMO here, just the JOMO bliss, sealing the night with a starlight kiss. The frequency of peace is all I hear, watching all the shadows disappear. Oh, the softest retreat for a tired mind, leaving every heavy world behind. It's a location in the heart of my room, where the flowers of the dream begin to bloom. A little bit of hope, a little bit of grace, finding the light in this sacred space. Softly now the heart beats slow, retreat for a tired mind, leaving every heavy word behind. It's a location in the heart of my room, where the flowers of the dream begin to bloom. A little bit of hope, a little bit of grace, finding the light in this sacred space.
The ceiling's gone, the roof is open wide. I'm taking all my wonder for a ride. Lying here with hands behind my head, a billion stars are dancing round my bed. Is hope, core energy in every breath, winning the battle over fear and death. My pillow is a starship in the night, taking me to where the world is bright. A location through the Milky Way, leaving all the worries of the day. I'm catching dreams like golden dust. In the universe I found my trust. I see the Big Dipper pouring out the peace, watching how the heavy burden cease. No need for fuel, no need for a map. I'm falling into the evening's lap. The night sky therapy is all I need, planting a little bit of future seed. My pillow is a starship in the night, taking me to where the world is bright. A location through the Milky Way, leaving all the worries of the day. I'm catching dreams like golden dust. In the universe I found my trust. Softly floating through the velvet dark, every shooting star is just a spark of a promise that the dawn will bring a brand new song for us to sing. My pillow is a starship in the night, taking me to where the world is bright. Location through the Milky Way, leaving all the worries of the day. I'm catching dreams like golden dust. In the universe I found my trust. The waves of the day are finally still. I've climbed the peak of the steepest hill. Now I'm drifting to the edge of the light, in the golden harbor of the night.
No more searching for a place to hide. I found the sanctuary deep inside,
A location where the water is is clear, washing away every doubt and fear. Oh, we're anchored in the inner harbor now. Peace is the crown upon our tired brow.
A little bit of hope,
A little bit of rest,
finding the version of us that is blessed.
in the quiet, in the deep, in the glow.
We're exactly where we need to go.
The stars are lanterns on the rising tide, with nothing left that we need to decide. The slow living rhythm is a perfect song. This is where our weary hearts belong.
Oh, we're anchored in the inner harbor now.
Peace is the crown upon our tired brow.
A little bit of hope,
A little bit of rest,
finding the version of us that is blessed.
in the quiet, in the deep, in the glow.
We're exactly where we need to go.
Oh, let the shadows turn to silver silk.
The night is kind, the air is soft as milk.
Everything is heavy until it's light.
Safe and sound in the arms of the night.
Oh, we're anchored in the inner harbor now.
Peace is the crown upon our tired brow.
A little bit of hope, a little bit of rest,
Finding the version of us that is blessed. In the quiet, in the deep, in the glow. We're exactly where we need to go. I'm planting peace in the quiet soil, away from the noise and the daily toil. My breath is the wind, my heart is the root, watching the spirit bear its quiet fruit. A biophilic dream in the center of the night. Everything is growing toward the light. Oh, let the garden bloom in the dark, healing the soul with a tiny spark. A location where the jasmine grows, finding the hope that the evening knows. Soft and green, steady and true. The earth is dreaming inside of you. No more concrete, no more steel, just the way that the moss and the petals feel. I'm plant parenting my own weary mind, leaving the desert of the world behind. Every leaf is a promise that I keep in the sanctuary of the velvet sleep. Oh, let the garden bloom of you. Softly the petals begin to close in the perfect peace that the garden knows. There's a healing water in the silent air, taking away the last of the care. That the evening knows, soft and green, steady and true. The earth is dreaming inside of you.
The stars are leaning close to say goodnight, wrapped in a blanket of the softest light. I finished the chapters, I've closed the book, given the world one last peaceful look. My sleep hygiene is a prayer for the soul, making the fragmented pieces feel whole. It's the final glow before I drift away into the beauty of a better day. A glowcation in the cradle of rest, knowing that I am truly blessed. A little spark of hope in the deep of the dark. Everything is quiet, everything is stark. I'm letting go of the words I didn't say, watching the shadows just melt away. The quiet luxury of a mind at peace, watching the tension finally cease. I'm floating on a cloud of silver and gold, a story of comfort that's never been told. It's the final glow before I drift away into the beauty of a better day. A glowcation in the cradle of rest, knowing that I am truly blessed. A little spark of hope in the deep of the dark. Everything is quiet, everything is stark. Softly now the heavy eyelids fall, answering the evening's final call. There is no more noise, there is no more fear, only the love that is always here. Glow before I drift away into the beauty of a better day. A location in the cradle of rest, knowing that I am truly blessed. A little spark of hope in the deep of the dark. Everything is quiet, everything is dark.